Hey guys, I'm back again for day 16. Day 16 is 38 degrees here outside, and nutrition's been on point so far. Everything's going great. I'm out here today in the Nike Air Max 97 Slew Nebula. Initial thoughts on the shoe is that I don't like it. It is pretty much the exact same as all the other Air Max shoes that I've tried. Yesterday I had on the 94s and actually had a bit responsive than these do, and like some of the other shoes that I've had within this Air Max line, these shoes have some pretty big fitment issues as well. Before I get into the fit though, let's just say aesthetically, I really like the shoe. I don't know, for some reason, I really like the way it looks. I think that it's a really cool looking shoe. So the major glaring issue with this pair is the heel slip that I'm feeling. And I have the laces all the way back to the final lace hole, and still there's significant slip here. And I know that by the end of this walk, I will probably have blisters, and that's just not cool. To me, the shoes feel extremely narrow. I literally feel no difference in these shoes than I did with any of the other Air Max shoes that I've tested thus far, with the exception of the 94s, and those have a little bit bigger of a air bubble, and subsequently found just a little bit that it had a little bit more of a responsiveness. As you know, modern shoes, walking, jogging, all of those types of shoes have placed a priority on weight reduction, and because of that, they've removed a lot of rubber from the bottom of the shoe, usually only giving you a really thin layer of rubber for traction, and then relying on foam to handle the rest in its exposed form. And then the uppers are usually built to be very comforting, like a sock-like fit, and because of that, you kind of sacrifice some durability. So again, the 90 shoes, they don't feel great. That's just what it comes down to. They don't feel great. But if you buy that pair of shoes, and as long as you're not running it through fields of mud, that pair of shoes are going to last you for a very long time. Now there's argument based on on the longevity of foam itself and how you should retire a pair of shoes after so much time walked in them, or I'm sure there's science to back that up, but I don't really subscribe to that notion. To me, if I can get it on my foot and it's not completely broken down and it's not wrecking my feet, then I'm going to just keep on wearing that shoe. I have shoes that I've worn for years and absolutely love them. I still have a pair of shoes from like 2013, and they still feel better than some of these shoes here that are sometimes 2 or 3 years old. And so yeah, I think it just comes down to personal feel. Talking about the weight loss journey, I would say there's not too much to update other than I'm out here for day 16 now, and I've been really steady with keeping daily activity going. I haven't gotten tired of it. I've been looking forward to each exercise period. I noticed my energy levels increasing just to go about my day. Having lost 9 pounds, nearly 10 over those last 2 weeks, and doing it the right way has made me feel pretty good. I've known some people that have taken the weight loss shots, and known some people that have gone through surgeries for weight loss, and I don't know, there's been a lot of risks associated with all of that stuff. And as I sat there with my lethargic fat self, I just thought, if I do this, I'm doing it the right way. If I lose weight, it's going to be exercise and nutrition. And I'm not faulting anyone for feeling like they need that little boost because they know they're not going to work at it or try to get the nutrition right, and you just need that little pick-me-up. I understand all of that, and I understand that it really is a psychological battle, losing weight, finding time and energy for exercise, and then also curbing away all of the food that you typically enjoy. That's a hard thing to do. But all my life, was always told, if you want to lose weight, There's only one way to do it. Calories in, calories out, exercise, nutrition. And then all of a sudden we get to a place where, there are these pills that you can take, or there's a shot you can take. Or how about we just go to a doctor and have them cut off all that stuff? I guess I just have the mindset that I got myself in this mess. I'm going to get myself out of this mess. I have a beautiful wife and a 6-year-old little boy, and I just want to be around or give myself the greatest chance of being around. A little boy is at an age where he doesn't care about the way that I look or his mommy looks. And whenever he is sitting down on the couch with me or something, and I told him I'm exercising now, I'm going to work to lose this big belly, and he actually gets sad because he doesn't want the belly to go away. And while I'm really happy that, at least as of right now, he's not embarrassed of his dad, or he wants me to be around everything with his school, and I'm all happy for that. I don't want him to grow up in a world where he thinks that being unhealthy is a good thing because of that's what a person wants to do in them. Some people identify with just being fat and lazy, and fine, that's the way you want to live your life, but don't tell me that's a good thing. Don't tell me that's a great thing. Though I've been bigger for God knows how long, it's not that I wanted to be this way. I just got comfortable with being this way. And that's what happens there. But then we get messages and messaging from companies all over the place. Be happy in your own skin. Be happy in however you were made. Well, last time I checked, nobody was popping out 300-pound babies. We've gotten complacent. And so while I've always measured myself to a standard that I haven't been able to attain. And someone might think, well, why the hell would you do that? Because all you're going to do is feel bad. Well, yeah, that's kind of the point. Eventually, you feel bad long enough that you get your ass off the couch and make a difference and make a change. You don't fault someone else for not doing those changes because everyone's on their own journey in life. But you never say it's okay to just sit there like a fucking potato. Anyway, enough of my rant. Thanks for dropping by. Later.